Who's not going to be here?
Rayson said he's not going to join.
Oh, okay.
And then Andy may or may not pop in. Because you missed that last time, Honest.
Did I?
Yeah, Friar Sands is now part of the party.
Hey, sandwich.
And you're
You
in
also
jail.
missed a very exciting entrance into this world.
That shit
They took a ride down a cyclone in the trees. Some shenanigans happened. Hugo crash landed on the deck. Diego did a Chris Angel stance and landed fine. And the rest of the party was perfectly fine because they passed their checks.
T-pose
They were
for
there.
dominance.
I tethered
Yes.
myself to Diego.
So
That was
Diego
scary.
tethered himself to the
Especially since
railing,
you
so
don't
he had
know
like a
left or
3-point
right.
harness, and he's perfectly fine. Just
I threw up.
she did throw up.
in her armor.
Yeah.
We found ourselves
Oh, I need to get to roll
at
20.
the entrance of after we went down the cyclone, we landed into a small little bit of water, which was like the dock for the Abermortem. You were quickly surrounded. Bonsai got hit in the head with a rock thrown by his uncle.
Bonk.
You learned his uncle was there. You also learned that Bonsai may or may not have accidentally tried to do a coup. So that's why he's not allowed back where he was, and it was kind of touch and go. You were all locked up. You were separated from the group, and the rest were interrogated, questioned, and had a quick chat, except for Coral, who rambled on for hours.
Sounds right.
And then you were brought into a room where you finally got to meet the leader, the king of Abermortem. I think he's. Where did I post that? Was that underneath my shit, or is that? I posted his image. I just can't remember where I posted his image.
That's a good question. Where is?
Oh, right.
It might be down in right. Where is it? Lord Fane's Folly. No, that's all of us.
Yeah, because remember we posted in a different channel for all of them.
I was gonna say the last one I see is it's a romance novel, man.
Oh, you already know.
Yeah.
No, I forgot what I saved him under, so I can't even like Google
Diego
search his.
Cortez.
God, why do I never actually remember what I saved people as?
Do do do.
Oh, if you watch Silverian as well, you're going to see at the last half, all of our characters are cut out of the bottom because I was literally recording with the Green Sea characters down there. Like an idiot.
Lulz.
Happens to the best of us.
It'd be like that.
We verbally do that all the time.
It's true.
No, for some reason my
Coral's
recording
always
Discord
Nina.
wasn't showing up just now. I had to like reset it.
Hey, Joel.
Lorca's kettle.
Oh,
These dice.
I get called drowsy in Silverian Gambit.
Mm-hmm.
Yay. Moss dice.
why can't I find this guy?
Are you talking about like
Nice.
sexy, like gray white hair Papa?
Well, I'll take that one too. Post that if you can. I'm talking about the guy with the red stag skull
Red
mask.
stag skull
Oh, that was in this chat, right?
There was one in this chat.
It's not in the Fane's
Boys.
Folly. It might have been in
Found it.
general.
It's in Friendship is Power.
Friendship is power.
Yeah.
There's too many goddamn chats in this thing.
Tell me
That's
about
so
it.
Grab
far
it.
up.
Give me just a second. I'm gonna put it in the
Lord Fane's Folly.
Yeah.
Is Coral invisible for anyone else?
I
Yeah.
am invisible. It's because my desk is configured to stand, and I want to sit, so you cannot
Oh,
see me yet.
so you're just like way down here.
She's currently beneath the camera.
Yeah.
Got you, got you.
It's like,
And my camera
Hey,
is
guys.
on.
She's
She's
like,
wanted all of the clout of a standing desk, but none of
all
the
right,
standing.
guys, I want to
standing
talk
desk."
about my swords.
Yes, thank you. I don't remember what I say.
better than being like, or like way off, like back
Nose
here.
up shot.
or
Yeah.
like Brandon, just
Yeah,
Hey, guys.
I'm like, yeah, oh yeah,
All right.
get that side angle.
yeah.
Not since the last fight, so no.
Okay.
Because wait, were you? No,
Yes.
no long rest.
No rest for you.
Because were you here for the mimic fight?
Yes.
But you weren't here for the last session.
No, I don't think so. No, I wasn't.
We didn't do a long rest, but we did something that gave us back hit points, and I forget what it was.
Yeah.
It was the
then
food.
what
She
was
gave
the
us
last
food,
one,
and we
wasn't it?
get back.
No, I think we long rested after the mimic fight to that, or short rested. I can't. I
Okay.
can't.
Well,
I
unless
think
they
we
got
long
damaged on the
rested
fall
and
down,
we-
there's no need
Yeah, you
for
should.
them to do
You should be
anything.
full health unless you got damaged on the way down. So only Hugo should be damaged, I believe.
Poor Hugo.
Yeah,
I'm only damaged by my time.
There's forever an imprint of Hugo in the deck.
Hugo got his ass kicked.
Yeah. So that is that right there is the red stag skull. He comes, he talks to you. He reveals that he knows a bit about the party fairly well, and he also knew some things like he remembered Ink said he witnessed him as as the Crimson Scout. He remembers that. He talked about the pin that Mercy wears, and there was something with everyone to a degree, at least those who had importance at the time.
Not me.
But Drowsy
I'm
did not
unimportant.
join them, so we're going to pick up there. Drowsy, you find yourself sitting in a room you're kind of familiar with. It's not been a room you've been in, but you've been in this type of room
the
before.
dimensions. Yeah,
It's an interrogation room.
you know,
You've been separated from the party, and they've been relatively rough with you, to say the least. You're sitting in. God, I need to like change my folder or something. I can never find the shit I'm looking for.
the true power of an interrogation is who's really the interrogator.
Oh no.
So I had a room.
Oh no, don't hurt me. Oh no.
Let me. God damn it. Let me try to find Bonsai's uncle.
Do-do-do.
All right. You're sitting there when the man Coral posted walks in and sits down in front of you, looks at you and goes, "What brings you here?"
I would imagine some people type of legal ramification, but they might be able to tell me a little bit.
No, what
Sometimes
brings you?
it's-
What brings you to our city?
Oh, well, usually a ship. This time I think it was a ship. Sometimes it's a horse. I've flown a few times, teleported a few times. Vaguely remember something about some type of outbreak. Yeah, but I don't remember. Sorry.
What organization are you with?
used to be Black Cats. And we had fallen out, unfortunately. I've been known to be associated with a few different parties, organizations, credit loan bureaus, bail bonds, bounty hunters, adventuring guild. I've also, to my chagrin, been a lady of the night a couple times. So I mean, we'd have to define who exactly you think I'd be with.
Think you're funny. It's okay.
No, I don't think.
I've got a great sense of humor.
You look like you do.
So tell me, what does the words "Verde Mare" mean to you?
Sounds like a pretty interesting dish to me.
Hmm.
Bit of pasta base.
So you want me to believe that you, even though half-blood as you are, but a drow nonetheless, came to Arbor Mortem with no ulterior motives for the Vidimari.
Well, I don't tend to remember plans very well. So, I mean, I wouldn't imagine so. I just always find myself in bad luck and bad situations.
Well then, will you at least tell me your name, truthfully?
Joven.
Joven.
Yeah. Joven Luma.
Joven Luma, you say?
Yeah.
He's just sitting there glaring at you. He's not happy with these answers. He goes, so, you sure you want to go with Joven Lumen?
Joven Luma's my birth name.
No, you're not. And he pulls a wanted poster out, slides it to you, and goes, "You sure you're not someone by the name of Drowsy?"
Never was a name. I knew a guy named Jim Nichols, so it looks a lot like that Jabella.
Wait here.
You wouldn't have any profile in me, would you?
No. I don't worry about your crimes outside of my city walls. Only the ones you wish to bring here.
No. Well, in that case, I don't wish to bring any. I'd always try to drop them off every time I'm somewhere new.
Wait here. He gets up and he leaves.
For the record, that is his real name. His real name is Joven Luma.
You're left sitting in the room for about 45 minutes to an hour. During this time, for the rest of the party, you're still doing your interrogations. Coral is still talking someone's ear off. Some of you are still waiting. So this is happening the same time as yours.
This is all they got for me, Drowsy.
And then the door is violently kicked open. And God, I really hope it works this time.
Wee!
You can do it.
Copy.
Fucking, am I being profiled right now?
Are you looking for a specific white-haired with a black stripe Drow Azamar combination? That's profiling.
Hold on, I'm trying to feigns folly. There. Fucking work this time, you bitch. Ah, I did.
Hey.
Comes busting in, looks at you and goes, "Fuck, it is you."
It is Stunned. Dead silent. Just
Why are you here?
same reason I always am.
Hmm. Yeah, he's. There's some voices happening down the hallway. Yeah, he's fine. It's fine. He's. You have my word. He's fine. Let's go.
Yeah,
She
he'll
starts
get up
walking away.
He'll get up very carefully and start like.
Hurry the hell up!
There's too much deception going on, so he's like very, very like on edge.
You are.
But he's quiet for the first time in a while. And he just kind of like peeks out of the hallway.
She is standing down the hallway by a door, tapping her foot impatiently, glaring in your direction. Like, let's go.
All right.
I've got things to do. Let's go.
Okay.
She leads you down the hallway through a series of doors, and you open up into the city that you see on the map.
Switch
You-
over. Sorry.
Are you not in Roll20?
No, I'm in there. I'm looking at it.
Okay.
I've already got a statement that I want to make. And I'm sure everyone knows what it is. He just looks around. He looks up. You would end up in the city with a butthole.
You're such an asshole. God.
So I think it. You gotta excuse me. I've been kind of dealing with a large-scale problem with somebody who's able to change. Is it really? Can you prove it to me?
Do I have to do to prove it to you?
No. What happened? What was the last time I saw you? What happened?
The last time you saw me? I don't remember. It's been years.
Tell me the name. Tell me the goblin's name. Oh,
You mean Al or Ale?
Al Langford? Yeah,
Yeah,
it is you.
of course it is.
So what happened?
Oh well. You know what I've been doing for work, right?
You mean after the thieving and like larceny and holding up rich old people?
Yes.
No.
Uh,
No, I heard something about paintings.
yes.
You stealing paintings?
No. Well, occasionally. It depends, but those are just for my own personal collection, not business.
As long as you're still in the business, I mean, taught you something right, I guess.
No, I found my way here because I took a deal with some dipshits in the fucking Green Sea
Same.
to kill the king.
Almost the same.
Yep. He caught me, they interrogated me, and then eventually they convinced me to join them.
What are these people here?
These people here.
I mean, who are they?
Oh, this is Albermortem. This is the faction that broke off of that war with the Drow years ago.
That explains why the jolly fellow was asking me about my heritage.
Yes, that most Drow that pop up in this town tend to try to kill the king. At least the last one did. And she kind of smiles as she looks over her shoulder at you.
Yeah.
And this entire time, you're walking behind her, weaving through the town, and you come across a shop front. And she goes, "Okay, don't tell them what I do. You don't tell them about the past. You don't talk about the alley cats. None of it. You understand me? Good." And the shop front door opens with a ding, and you are inside of an arts and crafts store.
Arts and crafts.
Paintings, craft, like any kind of crafts there, and in there are a few full-grown adults working the counters and doing stuff. Some teenagers and about 3 kids who come up running to her and hug her on her legs. She goes, "Oh, hey kids, how you doing?" And they start excitedly telling her about their day. She's like, "Oh, I gotta take my friend here and have a conversation. Why don't you guys go outside and play?" They run outside, and she goes, "Okay." In the back.
I didn't know you
Talking
had
private
kids.
there.
When did that happen?
Oh, they're not mine.
Oh,
Street
Um,
urchins need business too.
I think mine is true in both cases, but I'll explain that later.
Yes, I've been wondering about my 86 nieces and nephews.
That number's led to, it's totally, I mean, let's be honest. 86 is inflation. At 2 may be legitimate.
2, only 2.
I don't know at this point. I mean, you're a legend in some ways and that you want to be and some that you don't.
Yes.
I think it's one of those things where they roll up the crime and just kind of inflate the number to try to make you look worse and worse until you eventually just get caught and they like to charge you for everything. You know, bureaucratic bullshit. Or it could be true.
Well, I don't really care either way. Never gonna meet the little shit ants.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Come on. And you walk into the back room. There is a table, a bar, and the door gets shut behind you and then kind of like sealed shut with a big latch. Go ahead and what's your perception?
Perception's 14, passive.
Okay. As you look around the room, you see again the fully stocked bar, a couple tables. Both the doors to the front and back are solid metal doors with slats at the top for seeing who's there and that. You also see a fairly nice painting hanging on the wall over the fireplace.
He
She
will,
goes behind the counter.
He will saunter to the alcohol. Not
She
take
goes behind.
anything, but he gets close.
She goes behind the counter, puts 2 glasses up, pours both of you a drink, takes both of them, takes them both back, puts them down, and goes, "All right. Why are you here?"
You remember that thing that I was talking about before I left, where I was saying no one's safe being around me, and ill fortune and bad luck are kind of just my aura.
Oh yes, I
That's
do remember that. Wasn't that right after you lost your little girlfriend?
yeah. And I mean Gideon.
Yes.
But I think that's why. I think that joining the Adventurers Guild after we separated and went our ways, and you know, I thought you were pretty mad about all that and stuff, so I thought I could join the Adventurers Guild and kind of turn over a new leaf. But I just kind of turned the leaf a little, like a quarter, and lived in the shadow for a little bit, and then I found a great group of people. They're really nice. They're great adventurers. They're we've been through some stuff. But I mean, short of, I don't get arrested quite as much. I usually just hang out with them, and I've been pretty good. But there's been some stuff going on that's kind of escalated and proven my theory. The stuff with the stuff with Dad and Mom.
I have heard that his. God, what are they calling themselves now? The Cardinals are out and about looking for us.
We ran into a few pre-zombie outbreak.
Zombie
Um,
outbreak.
Yeah. There's a pretty bad zombie outbreak. Not to mention the serial killer that I may or may not have enabled and set free onto that town, or a doppelganger that's starting wars with everybody. So yeah, I think it's truer than it's ever been that fate has shit on me.
So, you freed and assisted a murderer. It's not.
Yeah, I mean, but the
It's not that
circumstances
one
were
that
hazy.
they've been. It's not the one they've been buzzing about, right? The one that they captured and were going
It's
to
that fucking
execute,
Minotaur, yeah.
and then someone set free.
Yeah, it's that Minotaur, yeah. You know how she was able to avoid capture so easy?
Yes, I was curious how an entire city that knew her intimately somehow couldn't ever find her.
Yeah. I used to have this robe that would kind of obscure what you look like. I gave it to her as a gift to lay down low because we got her from a cult that was trying to murder her. I was just trying to do what was right, I mean, just leave it to me to be a fuck up. On top of that, one of the initial adventurers I was with is probably perpetrating some war right now on assassinating people. Which, by the way, did you say something about someone hiring you to assassinate somebody?
Yes, I was hired by some drow in the forest. It came to. This is my second shop, as you might know. I was set up different location.
Man, you're doing pretty well for yourself these days.
Yeah, but they came to my shop and offered me, saying it would be for the better good of the world to stop a war and prevent untold sorrows and debauchery if I would just go and kill the horrible monster that lived here.
They didn't happen to be from the woods, did they?
Oh yes, the drow were. They had a weird-looking one with them. He was well spoken for the goblin he was, and I don't know why they seem to take orders from him, but
A goblin?
Lyric. Yes, his name was. It wasn't even goblin-esque. It was lyrics or something of that nature.
Say lyric?
Yes, that.
That's that name that fucking doppelganger goes by.
Oh. Yes, I learned later that he apparently goes by the name of the Assassin.
Well, that's more impressive than I think I've ever heard. We call her Kriya too.
Yeah.
That's at least
She
introduced.
sits there and writes down the name Kriya. Underlines it. She also wrote down lyrics Quotro when you first said the full name. Wonderful. So, you killed some of the Cardinals, you said.
Well, I didn't kill him. I wanted to. I just kind of hit one of them.
Yeah, they've.
But I mean, if you would have heard the way they were talking about Mom.
Oh, I got a message from. Aliana. She told me they came bugging her on her farm.
Sounds about
telling
right.
her she had to go and help purge the sin of our bloodline.
And I'm sure she ran him off with her husband too.
That's what she said, at least.
Yeah.
You know, she has kids now.
Really,
Mother of 3.
I wouldn't be surprised. You know, I figured Gideon would have kids by now if he didn't do that stupid shit he went off and did.
Yes.
But I mean, who knows? Such a nerd. Who's able to tell?
Who knows what Gideon would have done.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking of going back and dealing with our father. Or at the very
I'm on board.
least,
I mean,
freeing
somebody
our
has to.
mother.
Why not both?
Fair enough.
I can.
Cardinals, if
I
you
can help you.
listened long enough, apparently they were talking, saying they need to sacrifice our mother to save our father from his
Yeah.
horrid fate or whatever crap.
Yeah, I got pretty upset at that part. I didn't hear much. I did hear it, but I didn't really absorb until we got rid of them.
There's 4 more. You only got rid of 1.
Hmm.
There's 4 more.
Well, if we are aiming to take action on this, and I hope we do, and just so happens that some of my friends might be willing to help. A particularly big one has just come across my path as a friend that would be very likely to help. He likes killing stuff.
Oh, good.
I mean, I'm not much of a fighter. I know you know, but I am good at getting people out of situations, and I can tell you that there is a trail back to Dad and his little congregation. One of them got back with a message for me.
Oh, wonderful. It seems we'll have to move up the timetable.
I mean, yeah, but you know me and plans.
The cult's gotten large, by the way. It's
Well, how
become the-
large?
It's become the prominent cult of our town and the next
Are
town
you-
over.
You fucking kidding me?
They're here, aren't they? They set up a chapel here. There's a temple to that fucking dickhead just down the way.
So what you're saying is it's going to be hard for me to get around in this town
Oh, no. No.
without causing trouble. Well, me to get around in this town without causing trouble.
Oh, well. I know full well how good you are at makeup.
Well, that's true. I got magic too. I could use that, but
Yes, and there's no cardinals in this city. One of them disappeared. I think
that's
he went
good.
for a swim out in the sea. She smiles deviously
Let's say,
at
were you the lifeguard?
Eh,
Guard. Sure.
Life, sure. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fitting death if I ever saw one.
It was.
So I mean, if that's the case, I probably will have to. I got to figure out who I want to be, but I'm gonna have to probably change. Um, and I've got to say, Sarai, I'm sorry. I just had to do what I had to do, and I didn't want to leave you, but the circumstances weren't great.
No, I understand. What with Ale being the fucking monster he is, and everything with the alley cats went down, and I understand you leaving.
Well,
But
if it
please
helps at all,
understand.
I was gonna
Quite
say
ready.
if it helps at all, the reason I left is because I had to get rid of Ale a certain way, and the only way to do that was to tie him up in some stuff that he was, make him take the fall for extortion for some high level people. So I couldn't be around in that area much longer.
I hear he's broken out, by the way.
That's not good.
Do you think he's going to hold a vendetta from you?
I would. I mean, I don't have to watch out for you anymore. Obviously, you seem capable. You seem like you've got tons of support with all this.
Oh, yes, I've done quite well. I know it's not really important to you, but I've started this little family, and I've trained them how we were trained,
Like the Nightingales?
the Nightingales. And she pulls out a token, a little like necklace, places on the counter, and it has a nightingale on it.
I mean, I never can get rid of mine. And pulls up that cage and the tattoos on his wrist. Cage of the Nightingale.
I've changed the symbol a little bit since we last used it, but it's a hard name to get away from.
Well, yeah. I've kind of buried it in my own way. But every now and then it comes back. But I don't want to forget, and I wish people knew more, but maybe Nightingales need to get back together to take Dad down and take care of Mom.
Yes.
Of course, we'll be short. Gideon, of course, but
Yes, we've lost a few along the way, and I don't know if Aliana would truly ever come to our aid anymore.
I don't think so.
But
And that's for the best.
I have enough fighters here. And if you have friends as strong as you say, we'll do fine.
Where they ain't strong, they're crafty.
Good. Now, here, have a drink. I suppose you want to do some more catching up for the night.
Well, I mean, if it's okay, I didn't. Honestly, when I saw you, I thought you were going to kill me on the spot.
The thought crossed my mind.
Crossed mine a couple times, and then had a mini panic attack. And then I realized you weren't like the bearded guy, so I eased up a little. But I mean, I've got. I mean, don't let my excitement and nostalgia fool you. There's a lot I want to talk about, and there's a lot I feel sorry for. But I know you know me and what I do, but that's no excuse, you know.
Yes. The runner.
Yeah. Well,
Always running.
one of us had to, I guess. But I'm always running to something. Usually it's trouble, but
And Drowsy and Sierra, sorry, Sarai, sit down and have a nice conversation, catching up and trying to mend the broken bridges between the two.
hey,
To continue on,
Hooray!
we're now going to jump back to the rest of the party who's just been released to enjoy Arbor Mortem.
I'm on babysitting duty.
Where's Drowsy?
I get to. He'll be right. I swear, he'll be right here. I'm gonna try to do the accent. It's probably not gonna come out right, real good. He'll be here. I promise. Here's a set of keys. They go jingle jangle.
jangle, jangle, jangle.
And I will be, I will be doing everything in my power to try to entertain Thrawn to not go berserk.
You had a couple bullshit talking like, oh, it's nice. You're being nice to us while our friend's still locked up.
So angry.
Bonzai's
Thrawn.
uncle is out there with you, and he goes, "All right, I gotta go deal with my nephew. If you're looking for a place to stay, the inn on Third and Main The Shattered Cat. My sister runs that one.
Shattered or shuttered?
Shuttered.
Shuttered.
Buttered cat.
Mhm.
The shuttered cat.
You go to the Shuttered Cat.
Main.
Tell her I sent you. Should probably at least have rooms for you. You might get a free meal out of it.
Right, the buttered cat.
And
Yeah, close
The
you'll
buttered
send
cat,
Drowsy that way too, right? When you let him out soon?
He's already gone.
Oh,
His guardian came and picked him up. And with that, he steps back in the doorway and closes it.
I'll punch Thrawn on the shoulder.
So
See,
mysterious.
I told you he'd be all right.
He better, or I'm gonna have to kill
I'm
some
sure he'll be.
folks.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
I'm gonna have to kill
Nope.
some people
Blech.
if he ain't.
Please don't. We really we're trying to avoid that here. So.
Right, so, on a mission. Now he keeps walking.
it's like Thrawn and Drowsy's like the balance of crime and violence.
All right, so Thrawn's going his way. I believe, Diego, you're following.
Indeed, yes. I've been charged to watch him.
And
Wait,
he's
where-
just walking,
where-
axe over shoulder, hunched body, just.
The inn is that way?
Together ape strong.
Yeah,
We'll-
just
I
like
mean,
that.
We'll catch up to you. I guess we're going this way, little Mercy. We're going this way.
Okay.
It's trying
We
to
could
dog sit
at
a
least-
dire wolf.
Fran, we should at least try to go get a room first, and then maybe we can go do.
No.
Okay.
All right, Thrawn and Diego going on their adventure. Hugo, what are you doing?
I feel like I would probably still be just stuck standing there until everyone just left. I don't know if anyone would notice.
All right, Coral, what are you doing?
She dashes off towards the forge.
Wonderful.
Clop, clop, clop.
Lork, what are you doing?
Oh man, doesn't know who to follow, so he's just gonna try to find the inn that they were told to meet at.
Okay. Mercy, what are you doing?
He's just, I think, just yelling after everyone. Like, we don't have a plan. Are we meeting? Oh shit. Okay. Well.
So Lork, Coral, Thrawn, and Diego wander off, leaving Mercy trying to no, come back quick, don't go there, and Hugo just staring off into space.
Once they're all gone and my tinnitus subsides,
This whole time just
pretty much been spaced out the whole time. I'm going to
Don't let him fall asleep. He's concussed. Someone.
I'm gonna wander off and find a guard to talk to.
All right. There's a guard not 20 feet from you.
If I can find one that would resemble someone we saw when we were speaking to the leader of the Red Stags or whatever it was. I had his name written down.
You can you maybe not. Yeah, you would have seen like 'cause there's guards with them. Yeah, you would have seen a few of the guards down the way. There's a group of about 3, 2 of which were in the room with you when the king walked through.
I'll just approach them. Is there a way that I could get an appointment with the king or just a moment to speak with him?
An appointment with the king. Now that's not an easy thing to do. He's a busy man. But he does like to talk to his subjects. Tell you what, you go to the Office of Internal Affairs. And he sits there and gives you directions the best he can. You're going to go down the main way here. You're going to get to the fountain that kind of looks like a weird tree. It's not a tree. It's an avant-garde piece. I don't understand it. Turn right. You're going to go between the 2 shops that definitely look like they sell body parts. They don't
Between the
That's
shop
just-
and body parts, got it.
Yep. And at the very end, you'll find one with a guy sleeping at the front desk. You can see it through the window. That's the one you want to talk to. His name is Jacob.
Okay. I'm looking for Jacob. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. He's a tiefling. He's a tiefling.
Horns.
Horns.
Horny
Tell me
boy.
about
And off he goes. So, Mercy, you now are alone in a city.
After a brief moment of panic and spinning in a circle, I think she'll first she's gonna take out a ball bearing and use her magical tinkering she can create like image snapshot shots. That
Okay.
first like view of the city, she'll take one for Vanya for later.
Oh,
So
wonderful.
she can actually see it. And then I guess she'll look for where the Temple of Zeus is and start heading in that direction.
Okay. One final thing, Drowsy, I forgot to mention. Vanya got kicked out. You learned that the deity that she made a deal with that caused the death of her entire family was a Titan.
I
Not
just
welcome
figured
in
they
this
didn't.
city.
would figure they just didn't like half-orc Musulmanis.
No, that's fine here.
Good.
Mm.
It's good for two of us at least. Maybe more.
So we'll go back to Thrawn and Diego. Thrawn, you're walking down the way. You're looking for a temple.
Any temple, but I don't know how to read.
All right.
How
I mean, as long as it looks like one, that's all you need.
am I matching your pace? Are you just like
I mean, how fast you walking?
speed
Rage
walking?
plus
Is
10
that what's
feet.
going on?
I'm speed walking, yeah. And I just stop. Go.
Yes, Thrawn.
I need your help.
Go.
I can certainly try. What do you need my help for?
I gotta find something.
I need you to be a little bit more specific than that.
Right. I need to find a god.
Oh. Well then. I'm sure we can I'm not gonna ask. I'm just gonna help. Sure.
I need
yeah,
to
we can do
find
that.
a
Absolutely.
god. Right now.
Like the
I will
like,
find
right
God.
now.
Right now. I gotta talk to a god.
That might be a little difficult as they they're generally pretty busy.
Well, if
but-
Mercy can talk to a god, then I can.
That's very true. There's nothing. There's no one saying you can't.
She's like this
Absolutely.
big.
It's
I'm
true.
this big.
It's so true. You
And
are
I can
very
talk
big.
to a
You're
god.
very large man, indeed.
All right. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Well, I can't. I don't know what I'm
You
looking
can
for.
only talk to God because she's closer to hell.
Heaven doesn't want her.
So yeah, Diego will immediately start looking around for. He said a god, so
A
any
god.
temple that he might see.
All right. Roll a perception check.
Do do do. What's my perception? There it is. Hey, 17 on the die for a 21.
21.
Okay. You look around and you see a temple just right over there, just a couple, like maybe a block away. You can see the top of it.
Mm.
And with the 21, you can tell that is the temple of Aphrodite.
You know what, big guy? I think that one right over there will be perfect for you.
There's
Yeah.
a god in there.
No, not in there. But see,
He
okay,
starts
so how-
walking.
Off you go. Okay.
Yeah, they're in there.
Yeah, she'll be there. Actually, you might have a lot of fun with this one. In fact, I think I will go with you. I think this will be a good time.
So Thrawn's just gonna beeline for whatever the temple doors, wherever he sees the temple doors, he going there.
Just don't make your own doors, please. There, and be sure to knock. No, don't knock. It's okay.
He just
Okay.
right. Don't knock.
But don't like
Kicks
kick
the
the
door
door in either. No, don't kick the door in. They won't like it in there, and if you got to start it off on the right foot, especially in this particular temple. This temple's going to be. You'll see.
Okay.
You'll make a great
Um,
champion for Aphrodite.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The love
You
is real.
go busting into this
Oh,
temple.
Lord in heaven.
and
Diego's
this
like,
is what
"Oh,
you see."
jeez."
Oh God, is this YouTube safe? Okay, it's fine.
I was thinking of our viewers at home. I was thinking of you viewers at home.
Thank you.
It is basically set up like a fashion runway. And Thrawn, you bust open and you're at the end of the runway. What do you do?
You
Blue
better
steel off the
strut,
bat.
boy. You
I
better
look
strut.
around. What do I see first off? Like, are people looking at me?
Yeah. You came in loud and were very like showing in your presence, and the crowd has turned and is now kind of eyeing you and like looking you up and down, like kind of whispering to each other.
Are there? Is it?
You just see
what's the
Diego
crowd-
behind me.
What's the? Well, hold on. What's the crowd look like? Is it all women? Is it like men and women? Is it?
It's men. It's a mix. It's a
Okay,
full-on just your general crowd of people.
So Diego will pipe up and say, "Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Thrawn." And
I'm
Stop that.
fraud.
I'm thrown.
He is the essence of masculine beauty,
I am.
and he is here to. What are you here for?
I got to talk to a god.
He wants to talk to your god.
The baseline thing that people do in a temple.
Basically, give him an entrance and make him sound like he's, like I said, the statuesque masculine beauty. Like, you know. Let's try to not cater, but like let's try to pander to their.
Yeah, you make your announcement, saying what he is, and then you give Thrawn a little shove to kind of start walking down the runway.
And I'm really, really trying hard not to go down the runway myself.
I'd start walking
You got to work your hips, buddy.
toward the head. Start swinging my hips a little bit now.
There you go. Yeah, get a strut in there. There you go.
Performance check.
Performance, yeah, roll performance check.
Oh God. I
Can,
gotta-
can I assist him as I am the one currently
hype
giving him
man.
direction?
I will
Yeah.
let you assist him with his
All right,
performance
so
check.
you'll
Alright.
get advantage on that, buddy.
Yeah, you got advantage on performance check.
Yeah.
Hell
Good.
yeah.
'Cause it's only a +1.
That's
Woo.
better than 0.
All right, so that's a 3. 14.
Hey, all right.
14.
All right.
You walk down there and you are sashaying your hips, fairly decent. Definitely not like the best that's ever walked down this runway, but you're doing a good job. People seem entertained. And at the end is this man in that exact pose, just eyeing you because
Incredible.
you need refinement. But we could work on this. Come.
Where is he?
It's in Lord Fane's Folly.
Where?
He's at the end of the runway on stage. It's the
Oh,
host
there he
from
is. Okay,
Project
yeah.
Runway.
Literally the Project Runway guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And he goes, "So you're here to speak with the goddess."
So proud of you right
Hey, yeah, I am.
Well, you've come at a perfect time. We're trying to find our next champion.
That's what I'm here for.
Wonderful. What's your
Oh
style?
my God! It's fate.
I'll
Not to be.
I'll come up behind. His style is minimalistic.
It's
Ah.
fate.
Well, he has the muscles to go minimalistic, so I guess it works. Come,
I thought.
come. And you walk to the back, and you basically walk into the Project Runway design room. And you see a few other hopeful faces, all of which 1,000 times more stylish than you. These people look like they belong on a runway.
Are they big?
No.
Beauties.
That's
got
the
them-
thing,
you
though.
got
They
them in
look
that
like
one.
they belong on a runway. You're about
Don't
to
even
stun
worry
them.
about it, buddy.
Yeah.
Him and his manager.
My business manager.
Wait, let me talk to my agent.
This took
Gather round,
He
gather
gets
round.
90% of the earnings.
For the next contest, we are going to try your improvisational skills.
Yep.
You're going to set out the wardrobe, and we're going to see how the fans outside do.
What?
A wardrobe,
clothes.
honey.
No, the
Wardrobe.
thing before that, the abominations.
Okay.
Straight up Zoolander.
Just
It's
stare.
inside the computer.
Just fucking dead eye, fish
There
eyes.
you
Just.
will.
Oh,
Oh my god, it's Magnum.
It's blue steel.
Xylem, honey, come here. And a skinny half elf comes walking up. He basically is rocking what that last Zoolander gift image is. We'll go with that. And gets up to goes, Xylem, this one right here. What was your name?
fraud.
Frog here wants to be a model or a designer of some sort. He wants to be a champion of Aphrodite.
Yeah.
You've been doing good. I'm going to make this your handicap this round.
No.
Make his style work, honey.
Look at Diego.
And he turns
at
and
his-
leaves.
Diego's
What's a
beginning to
handicap?
realize, this could
Don't worry about
really
that part.
sour real fast.
What's a handicap?
It's well, that's so.
Oh,
it's-
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Come. Right here.
It's a
Let's get your
challenge.
measurements. You have wonderful muscles. Give me a flex. Oh, Xylem is like hanging, like, oh, wonderful, wonderful. I can work with this.
Yeah.
And he starts sitting there going like, oh, a nice like this. He's holding up the tape measure and fabric to you, and like saying, oh, you could work with this or with this. Oh, with your style, we're going rustic, wild man, beast man. Yes. And drops all of his like silk and everything, and starts throwing up furs and hides. Like, I'm going to make this beautiful, darling.
Diego through that whole thing is just giving him a thumbs up, like.
So the funny part to me is like while this is going on, Hugo's just with his shit rock walking around town going, "Can I tell you the king for this?"
Can I get a king?
Excuse me, sir.
You're sitting there, and he's starting there to like, okay, now stand still. Okay, lose those.
Lose what?
Your clothes, lose them.
Time to get naked.
Your
bud.
loin.
Take off that. Don't take off those rags, so I may dress you in finery.
Like, you're gonna get an upgrade.
Oh.
It's upgraded armor.
He just-
I know you don't. do it,
One
but-
clasp on his hip. He just and it all falls.
Oh,
Yep. that
He was
tracks.
ready.
I'm not surprised
you
about
get,
that one.
you're seeing his pickle now, Diego.
Well, let me roll him a D100 to see what we have.
My God, no wonder when they say
No wonder he's hungry.
go back.
I'm gonna roll on a 12-sided die.
Oh, the most painful natural.
It's a
one.
fucking 12. It's a.
Hey, let's
Hold
go.
You can't see it, but it's there. I promise.
Well, that's the case.
That's
If that's the case. That's the strongest loincloth ever.
12. Oh God.
Zomlashi goes, ooh.
Yeah.
Never
Three-legged.
mind.
Yeah.
And he starts putting like stuff on you. Diego, at this point, you notice that no other model has been asked to get naked.
Huh. This
And he's doing all this design. He's like sewing stuff, and you're Thrawn. You're kind of standing there as he's like sewing and like building this outfit around you. Every now and then you get a prick, like sorry.
don't take it back, Thrawn,
So you
don't
already
do
had
it.
one.
Then you hear from a tabaxi over in the side say something along the lines of like, Xylem, you're going to lose this time. That handicap's definitely going to work against you. But
What
then
you
again, your
said?
designs always were a bit crude, weren't they?
As Tron starts piping up, you're a challenge. You are a challenge. You are making it so that they become better in their
No.
way of doing things.
He challenged me.
No.
Hold on, Froggy. Hold on, Froggy. You have to learn if you want to be the champion of Aphrodite. You have to be poised, beautiful, but also know how to serve a bit of revenge.
I know revenge.
You,
He's very
cutie.
good at it.
He's pointing to you, Diego.
Oh, me?
Do me a favor.
Sure.
Do you see that big bowl of dye over there? That big bowl of nice pink hair dye?
Yes. Yes, I do.
When I go have a chat with my friend over there, can you have an accident behind them? All on that table. With that dye. You see, Aphrodite may be the goddess of beauty, but she's also the goddess of war. And all war is done quietly.
I know war.
You'll do fine here. And he's like patting your like getting like really up in there, like, I know you will, honey. Like petting your face.
He's like,
I'm sure
Could you
I
stop
can
that?
arrange something, absolutely.
Wonderful. Give me a second. God. I don't have a name for her yet. Hold on.
Tina.
No. It has to be one of those weird ass names.
like Letitia.
Thrawn has heard war
Veronica.
and champion. That's it.
Veronica, that outfit looks horrible. Leopard print with snow leopard print? My God. And she starts yelling back about the furs, and they're having a little fight. A few other of the designers get in, and now's your chance, Diego. Give me a
takes this
stealth check.
opportunity to saunter his way over there and, clumsily, oopsie, stealth check for, oh God. Well, I did say clumsily. Yeah, it was a 3 on the die for. Well, that's a 16. I forgot. Rogue.
So you go over there, you trip on a chair, and it just, instead of intentionally pouring it, you legit like accidentally. Oh, well,
Job done.
job done.
I'm so. Oh, jeez. Oh, dang. Oh, no. Oh, what have I done?
At this point, Froggy, let me.
Why do they keep calling me Froggy?
Froggy Fresh.
I think they got their name as Throg and not Thrawn. We'll have to, we'll have to do something about that one.
Yeah, it's starting to piss me off a little.
No, don't. It's okay. Don't. I know your name is Thrawn, and I'm sure Aphrodite will know your name is Thrawn as well.
Yeah, she's a war lady.
Indeed she is.
The important thing is that he knows his name is Thrawn.
That's very true.
It's only 5 letters.
Technically, his name is Thrawn.
Yeah. Thrawn.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to. There it is.
I was trying to get the letters wrong, and then I went through my head. I was like, wait, it is 5 letters.
Got lucky on that one.
IRL.
So Diego trips and spills all of this pink dye all over her, all the wardrobe she has made, basically ruining it. At this time, Anton, I know it's not his actual name, but the host, Anton, comes out and goes, "Are we ready, children, darlings? It's time for the show." And
I'm
Thrawn,
ready.
this is what you're wearing.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, hold on.
Kind of badass.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
It still needs something. Here.
Ooh.
And he goes, Xylem goes to pick up your axe. He goes, oh, be a strong man for me and take this axe with you when you walk down the aisle.
I plan to if
chuckles
it's
a
a
bit.
battle.
Wonderful. over here, over the shoulder.
Yeah.
Perfect. Veronica is crying, like ugly crying in the to the side because her entire effort's been ruined.
I give her one of these as I walk out.
Again, darling,
Lob the
I'm
energy.
So sorry about
Lob
that.
the energy.
I cannot stress enough that it was a complete and total accident. Okay, goodbye.
And you walk back out. And Anton goes out there and he's giving an announcement of Aphrodite is all about beauty, poise, and style.
Don't know what idiot that
Yeah,
is.
we're going to judge these people and see who's worthy of moving on and whose dreams shatter here tonight. Okay, begin. And the lights dim and the spotlight goes. And Thrawn, you're the third person to walk out onto this runway stage.
Okay.
The first two walk out doing the supermodel poses, saunter, swamp. Do you take any of this in, or are you just going to walk out big lunky dude? How are you
think-
walking out there? What style of walk are you going?
Like
Just normal walk, or are you putting effort into this?
I'm gonna put effort in, but not into what they're doing. I'm gonna walk out with what I think a champion should walk out as. Chest out, head up, axe out. And I would like to, if I gotta make a performance, I will. But I would like to walk
Confidence.
out and just bellow a roar.
Hell yeah.
That'd be deception or intimidation. No.
You know what? Yeah, give me an intimidation roll on that bellow.
Ooh, I'm so good at
Diego
intimidation.
jumps as he-
So, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
21.
16 plus 5.
You walk out there, chest pumped, big man on campus, walk out to the very front and give a tremendous roar, which catches people a bit off guard, but they seem to be they like it. They're like, okay.
Axe up.
Artistic but weird. And then you stand there, and the next model comes and goes, go back, go, shoot.
Yeah.
Diego's from the back.
I'm just going to Diego. Yeah, I did good, right?
That was amazing, Thrawn. That was amazing.
Thrawn he just made it smell-o-vision out there.
Uh,
I was like,
Just smells of
Xylem
ale.
goes, "Ooh, such a manly man," and like he's all up on your chest, like, "Oh, such a manly man."
Could you
I would
stop
back off.
touching me? Thank you.
I'd back off.
you're making me uncomfortable.
The fashion runway ends, and Anton comes to the back and goes, "Well done, ladies. Well done.
Oh,
Some
boy.
of you have tried something new. I appreciate what you did.
Yeah, champion.
Thank you. You can go into the back now. Sure. Designers with me."
Was he shooting Thrawn?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go. When do I fight the other ones?
Well, okay. So here's the deal.
They're all very small. I think I got this.
I was expecting something a little different than this, but so I don't think there's gonna be any fighting just yet, or ever, in fact. If you want to go find a different god, we can right now.
At this point, that's where you hear that. We'll let it be a roll.
I'm just like,
Nope, too many hands right there. I need a D6.
different god? There's more?
Yeah. Oh yes. There's a whole there's a lot of them. There's like a
Theology 101.
So the rankings happen, and Xylem and Thrawn, by extension, you come in second place for the night.
Hey, it's not
Congratulations.
bad, buddy,
Who
that's
was
not
in
bad.
first place?
Oh boy.
That
Oh,
bitch Becky.
Which
Ugh.
one's
it's
Becky?
Becky.
Thrawn, Thrawn, no, hold on now, Thrawn.
That one right over there, and you see a small.
Thrawn's gonna come in first by default.
What was that? Oh, okay.
Said Thrawn.
No,
You
by
see
handicap,
a
literally.
small. You see a small human woman, late 20s. She's super happy, tears of joy in her face. She's got a very nice outfit behind her. She's like, "Thank you so much. I'm so happy," and just really emotional.
This is where we find out Thrawn's moral capability.
I walk up to Becky.
Yes.
Hello,
I'm-
Becky.
I'm like right behind him. I'm just a Thrawn.
It's,
Yes.
oh,
And you see my hand come up,
hello.
and it just goes out. Congratulations, Becky. You did
Uh-oh.
really good.
Oh,
Diego
oh,
just-
thank you. So, giant Thrawn's hand, small girl's hand, kind of like, oh, thank you. Like, it is a massive size difference between his hand and her hand. There's a daintily shake. Oh, thank you.
You're lucky we didn't
Thrawn,
have to battle,
was it-
though, because I would have absolutely killed you.
Oh,
But congratulations. You did real good. You look beautiful.
100% correct.
Do I get to
Thank-
keep this outfit?
no, that thing.
I don't. See
Yeah,
why
I don't
not.
care.
Yeah.
I don't worry about the things I've created, only things I can create. As Xylem walks into the back towards the design room.
My
That's what I was
God,
going to say.
what the stuck-up bird.
Walking out with some drip.
All right. Well,
Fucking weird.
we gotta go
Becky.
find another god then, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think this one's quite the right. I was expecting something very different. I don't know where my brain was. Well, no, I know where my brain was. Um,
And for a
Becky's
god of
movie
war,
you
there's
do.
sure a lot of lady men here.
you are quite correct. Yep, there sure are. Okay, let's go.
Time to go.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Close. Hey.
Congratulations
Just
again,
round.
Becky. Goodbye.
Thrawn and Diego leave the temple of Aphrodite to search for their next one.
Yeah.
While that happens, we're going to jump to Coral.
Cool.
You make a beeline for the forge. You knew exactly where it was. And what you see... Hold on. I don't think I didn't make the page for it. Hold on.
Yeah, I'd like to add that Thrawn has no idea what second place means.
I doubt he
doubt.
would. Yeah, he'd have
Yeah,
no clue.
I just know it wasn't the word first place,
Yeah, it wasn't the number one. Yeah.
which is the
You did a
one
good
of the
job anyway,
three
bud.
numbers I know. It's 1, 17, and 11.
Diego tries
go
to
this
not
way.
have an aneurysm.
God, I thought you were gonna throw down with Becky.
I
I
was
thought it was
ready.
too. I would
Like
have
Diego,
been
Diego
proud
was
in a different
sweating
way.
bullets. I'm like, oh god, he's gonna kill her.
I was very close to just being like, "You forfeit, right?"
We need the opportunity around these parts.
But then I didn't know what second place meant, so I was like, "How many people do I have to threaten?"
Is that a lot? Is that tens, 12s? How
It's
many?
just 2.
You and another person.
Gotta turn off fog
Just keeps
war.
going.
I forgot to make the actual fucking maps
Whoops.
for these. They're easy though, so it's all good. This one, I full disclosure, most of what I got looked like some Soviet Union propaganda. You walk into you can hear it before you get there, Coral. You can hear the sound of metal being worked, of tools being ran, of drills, presses, of all this noise of smithing, of building, of creating, of crafting. And you find yourself in this forge / workshop surrounded by all these people. The logo on the outside of the building you see is the same as the one that's on your hammer. It bears the mark of Hephaestus. As you walk inside, you get to see all of these men and women. I put you on the right page, right? Cool. You see all the men and women in the forge working hard and just at their tasks. There's several forges, tons of anvils, weatherworking, woodworking. Everything you can ever think of is being built and created here. And this is like a full-on warehouse. It goes back deep. All of the people working there have like defined muscles from a lifetime working the forge. And you notice, oddly enough, that while there are hammers and axes and short swords and long swords, a few bows being made, there's also katanas being
Kanadas.
made.
Holy crap.
Empanadas?
Empanadas, yes.
Delicious.
Chevy Cruze Impalas, yes.
Shot collars, yes.
And no one is paying you any mind. You have walked into this. There's no like secretary guarding the front. There's nothing like that. There's no priest or anything. But you are in the forge that bears Hephaestus's name.
So, she's torn. Hold on. Nope, she's not.
Can't hear you. You went too high.
Oh, did she like just full on squeak that?
I think she did. Yeah.
Did I die and go to Forge Heaven? And she's just gonna ping around to different places and just really be intrusive and in people's faces and like all up in their forge. Oh, okay, you're doing this like this. Oh, I wonder why. And then she's gonna ping and she's like slowly gonna make her way back as she's just pinging intrusively in everybody's spaces and asking questions.
As you ping about, there's some mumblings of like, "Get out of the way! Stop it! What are you doing in my forge? I say, go, go, go!" It's like, "Don't steal my secrets!" All these kind of things are being said before finally, this man. You get grabbed by the back of the neck and shoulder, kind of like a full-on hereish grab, pulled back and placed down in front of this man. You see this very large furbog staring down at you.
Ah,
What are you doing in my forge?
a good race.
I am living the dream.
You're living the dream.
Yes. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to be here to find. Do you know, Master? Have you seen him? I've been looking for my sensei. Maybe she's gonna pull out her katana. See, he's actually taught me how to make this, and I really want to find him again. Oh, I see that you're forging something. What is that that you have?
He reaches out, grabs your hand that's holding the katana, and very gently puts his hand on the blade, and has a slight tug from your hand. Do you let go of the blade?
Yeah, no, she'll let it go.
He holds it up, and he begins to inspect the blade. Who taught you this craft?
Oh, it was my sensei. He taught me. Taught me everything I know.
Your sensei. What is your sensei's name?
Coral notes exist. I don't remember what I called him.
I don't know.
I'm sorry. It just
It
blanked
was the
on me.
white
It's like
thing.
Ryuga or something of that nature.
Yeah. Oh, yes, my master. His name is Ryuga.
Ryuga. I never trained a man named Ryuga. There's only two people in the world who knows how to make this blade. Me and my master. And then these fools who work here. So how did you learn to make this type of sword?
Well,
I can see you're still relatively new, but you do good work. You've got promise.
Thank you.
have-
You're so good.
Anything else? What was your master's symbol?
Oh, she's gonna grab her hammer. Ka-ching.
That was your master's symbol.
Yes.
That. And he holds it up behind him and matches it with the one on the wall. That is your master's symbol.
How did you look at that? I guess it is. Oh, too high again. Sorry.
Yeah, I got though. What did he look like? Did he have a limp?
I'm gonna say yes because I assume he did. Yeah, he actually did. Now that I think about it.
Do you know whose hammer this is?
My master's.
My master's. Which
We
means
have
you.
the same-
And he reaches up, he puts the hammer down, reaches up, picks you up like this, and he goes, "You are my sister."
I have
And when he bellows it out, you peeked again. We lost. You
Yes,
peeked.
I have a
He's
brother.
holding you up, and he's like, "Guys, lads, meet my sister." Puts you down, a bit rough. She trained underneath the master. She trained underneath Hephaestus with me. Like me. Oh,
a.
how is the master? Haven't seen him in years.
Oh, me neither. Well, he left at some point. He said he had to come and do something, and he left me a note, and he left me this hammer, and I was told to come here, and the guy in the mask thing, was it a goat? A moose? Something. He told me to come here, so here I am.
Moose.
Was the red stag.
I'm pretty
That-
sure it was a moose.
It doesn't matter. Unimportant. Oh. I never thought I'd see another one of the disciples. So, what is your name, one?
My name is Coral. What's your name?
Harvok.
Harvok. I have a brother named Harvok.
H-R-A-V-O-K.
H-O.
H-R-A-V-O-K. Harvok.
Harvok.
Wonderful, wonderful. And after he makes the announcement that you're your little sister, all the people come around like, "Oh, hey," and like introduce themselves, like, and are much friendlier to you now that you are family. So you've come here to learn. Do you wish to learn a bit more? I know the master doesn't seem he finished his lessons with you, but I'd be glad to take you and teach you how to forge.
So you would be my senpai? Yes.
No, no, no.
The cringe.
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. No, yeah, senpai will work.
Notice me,
baka.
senpai.
No, I was
like
going
a
to
baka.
say the word for like older brother, but I'm not doing that.
Mm.
Oni-chan.
No,
I'm not
I'm
doing
your
that.
Oni-chan.
You only can.
You silly baka.
So come, and he starts giving you a tour of the forge, and the forge is impressive by all standards. It is, it's huge. There's smelting going down, multiple people using the same smelter as they come and go, building swords, and are just powering through stuff. He goes, "Yeah, we're always busy here, always something to make, and we got news not too long ago." About 20 minutes before you came, saying that there may be war ahead, so we're up at full throttle, boys! And they give a cheer as they continue to work, happy to be smithing. And he goes, "Well, I see your hammer. Where's your forge? Where did you do your smithing at?"
Well, it's still a work in progress. I kind of just left at some point and I forgot a lot of stuff, and I got this though. She just pulls the
But
hammer
you're-
back up.
You're traveling without a forge, without an anvil? How can you smith?
Cannons.
Well, I have these stones that I use, and I can use that to, Sharpen up
Oh,
your blade.
no, sister of mine is going to go without a forge. Hold on. And he starts rummaging through stuff, and he pulls out which looks to be a rug. He goes, Carl, do you know what this is?
A rug.
Close.
Hmm.
It's a forge. And it's still
What
both.
does it look like?
Oh, here. And he grabs one in and he flicks it out and lays it down. And it is a full functioning forge. There's an anvil, a smelter, all of it. And he goes, yeah, I split open a bag of holding and turned it into a rug.
Rug of holding.
This is the most amazing thing I ever.
Yeah,
She's
A
gonna walk
blacksmith
around it
always
like
has to have a forge on the go. You never know when a good smithing needs to be done.
You never truly do.
True. Senpai, I asked that you teach me everything that you know. I'm so excited.
Gladly. Come, roll up your forge. Let us get to smithing.
We've lost Coral.
She could just roll it and it.
Coral's found her.
Yeah,
Side
as you
quest.
go to roll up like a sleeping bag, it just rolls. The forge just goes into the thing, and Coral, you now have a mobile forge. It weighs about 20 pounds when it's rolled up, but when it's unrolled, it is a full active forge. Like you can't pick up the rug with the forge on top of it. It is its actual weight.
Okay.
Badass.
Hell yeah.
Well,
And you go with Harvok, and he starts teaching you simple tricks and like the finer details from your original sensei. You had learned smithing. From Harvok, you have learned the details of the smith. You now know more. You know what color the blade needs to be to start hammering it properly. You know how to properly quench it, how to correct any chips or deviations that happen. He starts going on all of this. To most, would be a challenge to catch it all. Give me an intelligence check.
oh. How smart is Coral? Not very smart. She's got a -1. Ten.
10. You're learning some of it. A lot of it's kind of in one ear, out the other. You're kind of really just excited about it. But you are catching some of it. So you are improving your craft as he teaches. And that is what you basically spend your time doing for now. We're going to leave you there in the forging. And we're going to jump over to Lork. Lork, what are you doing?
Have I found the inn yet?
What's a check for navigation?
Nature or survival.
Survival is what I was going to say.
Say
Yeah.
survival.
Yeah, go give me a survival check.
16.
The streets are named with signs, and you find yourselves at the Shuttered Cat Inn.
What was the person's name we were supposed to ask for?
You weren't given a name. You were just told it was Bonsai. It was Bonsai's uncle's sister. Is all you know.
Ah,
Did we actually ever get his name?
No,
Okay.
I think
okay.
maybe I forgot what I wrote down. No, I did give his name. Shit, what was it?
I think he did introduce himself, but I didn't write that down.
Bonsai's
All I have is other
uncle's
people's
sister.
notes here. I didn't write his name down. Shit.
I might have a hold up. Captain Shakar.
That's right, Shakar.
Shika. Shikaka.
Who parked here? Is this Shika?
Is this Shika?
Shakar.
Hey, Shika.
Hey, Shakar.
Where'd you park the car?
So you're in front of this inn. The inn is a corner inn. It's got the like Western doors thing going on. There is a logo on the signage that shows a pair of shutters with cat eyes looking through one of the blinds. Do you go inside?
Yes.
All right, you walk inside, and it is a moderately busy inn. There is a bar on the far side that goes about 3/4 of the way of the back wall to where it goes to a back hallway, and then stairs going upstairs. There are about 15 different tables, all of which have someone at them except for 2. And there's about half the spots at the bar are open.
Okay. Lork's just gonna meander over to the bar and sit down.
All right, this older human is behind the table. Counters.
Hey.
Oh, how can I help you?
Oh, hello. I am looking for, and he's gonna like try really hard to remember. Bonsai's uncle's sister.
Oh, you know my son Bonsai, do you?
Oh, yes. He sent us, well, and he looks around and like nobody else in the party's there yet. I'm supposed to bring my friends here so that we can get a room.
Just a room?
And meal?
Oh, the meal's fine. I can get you that. But you should. How many of your friends are coming?
Oh, somewhere between just me and maybe
1 to
6 or
10.
7.
You said 6 or 7. Okay, I can put you all in one room if you want to, but I only have 2 beds to a room. Well, I do have the bunk beds, but those are for the. Do you have children with you or anyone small?
Oh yes, they're all very small.
Okay.
Yeah, they are.
Well, we'll
Except
put you.
one of them maybe.
Tell you what, we'll put you in the family suite. It has a set of bunk beds for 4, and then a couple of twins you can share.
Oh no.
Twins.
Okay. What's the name?
Oh, my name is Lork.
Wonderful, Lork. Okay, I'll put you up there. Since you do know my son, I suppose we can make it all good for about 30 silver.
Oh, of course, because
He's
I don't-
got all that
I-
silver.
yeah, he's got so much money. Okay, he's gonna hand her the 30 silver.
Ooh, thank you.
And
Here is your
There we go.
keys, and he puts 2 keys with like the little like a little wood tabs like you get from like those really rustic inns. I'm talking about like a key with like
yeah.
the wood keychain. And they have numbers on them to show the rooms. The rooms are upstairs at the end of the hall. If you want a bath, there's a sign-up sheet in the hallway to make reservation and reserve it. Or, well, there's just kind of open after between 6 and 7.
Well, I don't know when they'll be here, but I bet they'll be hungry. Can I buy some food from you?
Oh, the kitchen's always open, dearie. What can I get you?
Well, I just want to make sure they eat well, and he's gonna put down like 5 gold and point towards one of the open tables and just be like, maybe we could just set up and wait for them.
Oh, we can do that, yeah. And she takes the 5 gold, puts it in her pocket. You could have a pretty nice feast with that. Do you want me to go ahead and start the birds?
Oh,
Maybe get a ham
absolutely.
going. Are you guys
Oh.
hungry?
And also, do you have any spare paper?
Paper?
Yeah.
Sure. Here, and she hands you a almost new, like ticket book for like
Oh, like
writing orders.
Oh, awesome. He's gonna just give it to his inkling, who's just gonna go crazy and take it and get on there and start blotting random blobs because he can never make letters right. And he's just going to town, flipping the page, writing a symbol, failing, flipping to the next page and trying to write again. And
Oh, I'd say
we'll be at the table, I guess. Thank you.
okay. Well, here. Since I have to ask, how is my son doing?
Well, there's been a lot going on, and at any given time, I have no idea whether or not we're all going to be killed. And it's been very scary, to be honest. He's alive, I think.
Oh, good.
I think.
Is he still in Amarillo, or has he moved on?
Where did we last see him?
Here.
He was with.
Here.
Yeah, he's here. He was last seen in prison.
Yeah, he wasn't here last session. So.
Oh, sorry.
He's
Last
still
session, he was
imprisoned,
with
right?
You. He got captured, and he's imprisoned, where you guys were interrogated.
Awesome. He's in prison. He was captured.
Oh no.
And I don't know
Who
where he is
captured
now.
him?
Who captured him?
His uncle got
Rillins.
him.
Uncle.
This place.
Yeah.
His uncle.
Oh. Very well, then he needs that. Uncle knock some sense into his dumbass.
Oh, I see.
Can I just say Lork is way too good for this party?
Yeah.
Way too
Yeah,
good
we
for
know.
us.
And you're
Hey.
paying him. You're paying him
Yeah.
to be here.
He's hired.
He's an
paid to
indentured
be here
servant
forever.
now. He's been paid so much more than he charges. I think he's stuck with you for like 30 years.
Okay. Well, if you ever need anything, just let me know. My name is Anna.
Anna, okay.
But here, and she puts a fresh mug on the table. Have this. Go sit in the corner. When your friends arrive, we'll have the feast ready for you.
Absolutely, thank you. And he's gonna take it and just sit at an empty table and wait for everybody patiently.
Okay.
Also,
Hugo?
he's a hardened mercenary. He has at
Mhm.
least a few weeks of experience adventure.
He's the sweetest fucking thing I've ever
You
seen.
have seen this hardened mercenary has seen several war crimes.
Mhm.
and
debauchery.
Scene.
Yeah.
Sometimes by
Debauchery.
little people.
Yes. Hugo, you're following the roads. You see the water fountain that looks like a tree, but it's not a tree. It's really fucked up. You kind of pause and look at it and goes, guess it's a tree. And keep walking down there. And then you see the two stalls that he was talking about, the two shops that look like they sell body parts. Go ahead and give me a perception check. Or investigation, your choice.
Okay. Might have kept my eyes down here. 12.
All right. As you pass by, they definitely look like that's a foot in the window. Oh God, I'm moving.
Avert gaze.
I didn't see it. I didn't know it. And you carry out, and you see a very an older, fairly obese tiefling kind of just slumped behind a counter through this wall of glass that is the shop front. It just passed the fuck out.
I'll walk in quietly and see if I wake him up.
Give me a stealth check with advantage.
Oh, those are beautiful. 24.
He doesn't stir at all. You open the door, close it quietly behind you, walk up right to his counter, and then you start, I assume, walking around the counter.
I mean, if I could just kind of glance over and see what kind of paperwork he has in front of him, maybe some names.
What you see is a newspaper kind of folded with a crossword about half filled out. Most of them are wrong. and then a word search where he circled a word that doesn't exist.
Hell yes.
My kind of guy.
So nothing of importance on his desk.
Not a fucking thing.
Is he the only one in here?
He's the only one in that room. Yes, there are doors leading to more of the building, but as the reception, that's it.
Yeah, he's just the reception. All right. I'll knock on the counter and wake him up.
There wasn't sleeping.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. Could you assist me, good sir?
Sure. What are you trying to find?
I just need a quick moment with the Red Stag King.
Oh. No.
But a moment. What?
I mean,
Just
No.
You want to... paperwork's all the way over there, and he's looking past you to like one of those like bank teller kiosks that has like all the checks, stubs, and everything to fill out. He goes, paperwork's over there. Just fill it out and put it in that drop box over there, and you're done.
Okay. Maybe if we can't go that route, could you point me to the direction in which I could find a guard that would intake anybody, any newcomers? Somebody that's going to remember a face.
It's gonna intake.
Any newcomers? I mean, I was interrogated. I can only surely assume that you would do that with more.
I mean, that is how we enter. Well, unless you have like the pass. Hey, that doesn't mean you smuggled yourself in here, did you?
I quite literally just told you I was interrogated, sir.
That's true. That checks out. Well, hold on. Let me get my boss. And he goes to stand up and just stays seated and just starts wheeling the chair backwards towards the door, hits it twice, and wheels himself back up. And the door opens, and this skinny-looking Earth Genasi comes out like, "God damn it, Frank! What the fuck do you want?" "Oh, sorry, sir. How can I help you?"
Hi, could you tell me who the guard that oversees all of your intake is?
That would be, well, either Captain Shakar or the lieutenant. They do tend to do most of the intake. If you talking about like the city, like the gate guards, they change shifts regularly, but the lieutenant's over them. How did you enter the city?
I arrived here on a ship.
Okay, then yeah, either the lieutenant or captain should be able to. You should have met one of them.
Yeah, I think I'm familiar with Captain Shakar. Is it safe to assume that he would remember a face?
Oh, he remembers every face.
All right. Could you point me in his direction?
Sure. What time is it? Oh, well, I don't know where he is right now, but every night he does swing by the Shuttercat Inn.
Okay. I appreciate it. And what is your name?
Oh, Feldrock.
Feldrock. Well, appreciate it. Frank, you're an asshole. Have a good evening, guys.
Hey!
Motherfucker.
Hugo straight.
See,
pulled
Frank,
that,
even
"Can I
they
speak to
know."
your manager?"
What was that?
I said Hugo straight pulled that. "Can I speak to your manager?"
Karen.
I literally just told you I was interrogated. Fucked me up, man.
All right, Hugo, you leave the place, hearing Frank being just reprimanded by his superior, Felrock, and you go outside. Are you just going to go straight to the Shuttercat Inn, or?
Yeah, I'm looking straight. I am on a mission to find Shakar.
All right, you're heading for the Shuttercat Inn. When you do arrive there, Shakar hasn't appeared yet, but you do see Lork sitting in the corner with his inkling.
Hey.
How are you, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing okay.
Are we the first ones here?
Oh yes, I've been I've been waiting a while, but I bought us a good meal, and it should be ready when everyone gets here, if they get here.
All right, give me one moment, and I'll walk up to the counter and I'll slap down 3 gold, and I'll just look at the barmaid and I'll be like, "Please, just keep them coming."
I can do that.
It's like so much more than the food costs.
So much more. So much more. You've given like a week's worth of fucking pay. And she does. She'll sit there, and every time you are almost out, there's a fresh one placed down for you.
This is
Nice.
why we pay extra.
All right. Then let's jump over to Mercy. Lost and alone in the world.
Everyone left.
You're looking for the Temple of Zeus, yes?
Yes, that's where she's going.
All right. You look around, and it doesn't seem apparent to you. You see the Temple of Aphrodite and Temple of Hermes and Ares and Poseidon, and you're having trouble finding the Temple of Zeus.
Like, walks by the temple of Aphrodite and hears a big yell. Oh, what the heck? What's going in there? Is there are there just like any passersby, like just people wandering the street, or?
Yeah, it's a bustling city. There's always someone shopping or doing it's like kind of like a bazaar style shop fronts. So there's tons of people you could talk and ask for directions for.
Yeah, if there's somebody who looks particularly friendly, I guess she would just kind of hello, I could use some directions if you have a minute.
The female dragonborn you've stopped is golden color and go with a basket of groceries. Goes, oh yes, how can I help you, little one?
For the Temple of Zeus, and I seem to have gotten a little turned around.
Oh, it's a hard one to find. The king doesn't like his dad meddling with his shit if he can. If you head that way, back the pack alley, past the old Jenkson's farm, you'll find a small little shrine. So one person, and that's the Shrine of Zeus. It's got a lightning bolt on it, much like your pin. You should be able to spot it, no problem.
Oh, yeah, this. Sorry, did you say that his dad and the king, like, as in Zeus is his dad?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, he's the son of Zeus.
yep, totally knew that. Just quizzing ya. Okay, thanks. Thanks.
You're welcome. For the record, I told you last session.
Did you? Oh.
Yeah, I told you. I said you're wearing my dad's pin.
Oh. Yeah, I missed. Yeah, forgot that bit. Yeah, Mercy's gonna go find this farm where the shrine is.
Okay. As you continue down the direction she gave, you see a small little farm. This farm has a couple bulls. There's a few sheep, a good number of swans, doves, ducks. Kind of looks like they mostly deal with poultry. As you walk by, some of the the cow kind of leans over the fence at you, like expectantly.
Oh, you're big. There, good cow. She'll
Yeah,
kinda
you reach out and pet its nuzzle, and after a second, it seems satiated by that and moves on. But while you're getting close to pet that, there is now a goose with its head sticking towards the fence and trying to nip at you when you get close.
Freaking
Oh,
killer
okay.
chickens.
Oh gosh, my track record with animals isn't great. sorry, cow. Goodbye. And she like back up away from the pit.
At this time, to your right, you hear the sound of a bird. I don't know what sound swans make, but whatever the fuck a sound swan makes.
Horrible sound.
The swan is roughly a bit shorter than you, but still fairly close. Like its tops of its like head gets up to about chest high for you.
Okay, this was a mistake. I'm gonna walk around you, Swan, and leave where you are, okay? She'll just try to like slowly back up and go around the path.
The swan kind of, as you back up, takes a few steps forward and gets closer to you, and then starts kind of doing, like gets his wings out and starts doing like a weird
Courting you.
courting you.
Oh. They warned me about animals. Please don't let this be that. And you're just a normal swan. This is a normal swan doing normal swan stuff.
Yes, just normal swan stuff.
Does it
I'm just
say
a normal
that?
swan.
Oh,
Actually talks.
and it spoke to me. Okay. Listen, Swan, this is gonna sound kind of nuts. You don't happen to be a god, are you?
That's the MO.
No, just a magic swan. Just a magic swan that you're gonna fall in love with.
It's real Zeus behavior here.
You really clocked me that quick, huh? I was just, your wings are so beautiful. Listen, I know you're not a god and you're just a normal swan. Do you know where I can speak to this god named Zeus who's not a swan?
Hey, baby, you like swan?
That acid we slipped your last session's kicking in.
I have to apologize for this fuck boyery shit I'm about to say.
But that's
Oh,
Zeus.
God.
You're forgiven.
Okay.
Zeus talking. It's Zeus talking. Here we go.
Oh, I can make you talk to God, all right.
Mm.
Okay. Wow.
Come on. The entire time he's like doing this weird shuffle back as a fucking swan. It's
Wanting at me.
the whole time. Yes, come on. You've been wearing my symbol for so long now. You know you want some of this lightning swandy.
Oh, not that you
We're gonna
are
swan dive.
the swanniest of swans I've ever seen. I actually came to return this.
What?
Yep.
Are you
I'm good.
baby? What's happened? You say no to me now?
So I didn't know that this was associated with swans. And so I'm here to return this to you.
He puts this like, God, women nowadays don't understand good men when they come in front of them.
Ew, gross.
Probably literally too.
Oh,
He turns and walks straight towards the like rundown shack that is on the other side of the road from the farm.
going to the shack with Zeus. I need.
Don't do it. Red flag. Red
Stranger
flag.
dangers,
Flag on the play.
He
Flag on the play.
It's fourth down right now.
uses his he uses his wing to open it, and then the swan kind of gets turned into a light mist fog thing and gets swooped into what is a fairly small, we're talking this tall size statue of Zeus, like his like the old like sitting in like Abraham Lincoln style, but very small.
Mm.
Statue of Zeus. And he goes, "Come in, child. What is it you wish to speak about?"
Can I'm gonna talk from the door. So
Why do they always say that?
so listen, I first want to apologize because I am speaking to a god and I don't know how that works. So I may have accidentally picked up this pin and I didn't know it was yours. So I've come to bring it back, I guess. So, I don't get smoked
Oh.
or,
There
whatever.
are no accidents when it comes to the gods. A god cannot fault. It's by definition. I've chosen you to be my champion. The moment you picked up that pin, sealed the deal.
See, I don't really even know what that means. And I have a feeling I might not be champion material.
Oh, nonsense. I pick champions all the times. Only like half of them end up dying.
Oh. Well, that's comforting.
Pretty good track record.
So I was meant to pick this up. What does it even mean to be your champion?
Oh, you just have to sit here and, be my champion in the fight to come.
What fight?
Oh. Oh, yeah, I didn't tell you. Yeah,
No, all you did
that
was
been
hit
important.
on me. That was it.
Well, yeah, as you may or may not realize, war is coming again to this area, and, well, I need some champions to fight for me. You can see it as I'm kind of prohibited from doing that stuff anymore. The missus doesn't like it when I come down here. Apparently, she says I always do some fuckboy shit. I don't even know what that means.
You
I like the fuckboys canon.
it is canon now.
Drowsy gets to use that now.
No way. So you guys, I guess gods are kind of aware of what's coming, the Viridian Marie, and
Oh, yeah. All those fucking Titan worshippers. Loses if you ask me. I kicked their ass before, I can do it again. But, I don't want to fight. I'm going to have you do it.
Oh.
So you just got to beat their champions, and it's kind of like, have you ever been to like a fighting ring and the owner's placing bets on things? It's kind of like that.
I mean, I've heard of them. So I'm in the fighting ring,
Yeah.
of gods.
Yeah. Got my lightning powers. A few other boons that I could probably gift you.
And that's all I have to do is just keep doing what I'm doing, and
Yeah, fight my enemies. As long as you're fighting the Titans, then it counts.
I think that I could live with that.
Wonderful. Now, on to those extra powers.
Huh.
There's a clause in the contract.
I'm
sorry.
and she'll take like kind of one little step
Sorry.
near down the door.
I just feel dirty doing this.
You're fine. It's Zeus. It's Zeus.
It's
That's the way to get promotions in this company.
Mercy.
You ever hear of quid pro quo, little one?
Yeah.
Quid pro quo. Yeah. I have to, endow you. God, what's the actual word? Not endow. Like when you give someone.
Endow.
Oh.
You.
Endow.
Yeah.
Or
Endow you
endow.
with my.
Or imbued, yeah.
Imbued you with my magic powers and my, holiness, my godness, and then you'll be able to do like extra lightning damage and stuff. Command other people. It'd be great. Give you a nice strength buff too. Like those
What?
muscles, huh?
What
They're
a Chad.
They're great. I'm a little bit more into, golems and stuff. But they look great. So what does it entail? You and endowing?
Well, usually, well, Swan.
Swanning.
I'm not gonna do that. I think.
Really sure?
Yeah.
I mean,
you know,
I am king of the gods.
wow, that is really great for you, and
Hmm.
I'm
It'll
sure
be
your wife
fine.
loves
Never meet
that.
your heroes.
Oh, she takes care of all of my kids. She's the goddess of family. If you didn't know that, fucking easy as shit. I mean, she gets pissed at me a little bit, but she takes care of the kids. It's a wonderful deal.
Oh, I'm so glad I'm wearing a helmet right now. So, what are my options besides Swan?
Well, if you're gonna go that route, then well, this. And he just kind of points to you, and you just get slapped with a bunch of like energy coming from his hands, and you're not quite sure what just happened.
Oh,
Don't worry, give it some time. They slowly kind of manifest after a while. One of them went on to kill a Gorgon. Like, you can give yourself a strength buff, gonna help you with some magic stuff, get to call on some deity stuff. It's gonna be great.
wow. Thank you, I guess. And for the pin, and I guess, yeah.
Yeah. I guess I should also probably give you yeah, we'll do give you this. And a oh, you already have this. Never mind. I'm not, you already have the lightning bolt in the pen,
Yeah.
so I don't need to do that. I forgot what I was going to give you. I'm so sorry. I'm kind of stalling for time because I totally forgot what I was going to give you.
It's all good.
Right. I'll message you later what that imbue with the power ends up giving you. But yeah, gonna be great. Get you some stuff. Oh, here. And he puts a suit of armor appears in front of you, and it looks to be roughly your size. It's kind of got lightning bolts as a theme throughout it. Kind of like there's a pattern of lightning bolts going through there. A big mural of Zeus is the chest plate, kind of like the stitch, but
Yeah.
Zeus right there. The helmet on this has like the flashes lightning bolts off the ears, stuff of that nature.
Oh, I mean,
Yes.
this is very you.
Of course it is.
I get to see you all the time. If I
Oh, yeah, great
Weird.
benefits.
Where's
Now-
my super suit?
Where is my super suit?
And that is I'll link you with that as shortly, but it's a set of armor. Yeah, take it. It's going to help you out immensely in the future. It even comes with a shield, and he holds up a shield, and it's got yellow trim, but the inside is basically just a mirrored surface. He's, I love this shield, and he just sits there, looks at us. I just love this look.
wow, I'm feeling such a mix of emotions. Thank you. I'll put these to good use.
You're
Maybe
welcome.
Looking at myself, but
No, just a few things you should probably be aware of. Don't tell Hera.
uh-huh.
If you see one of my daughters, tell them I say hi, tell them their father misses them, tell them I'm sorry. Lead with the sorry.
Just realized Drowsy and Zeus have a lot in common.
Yeah, that's true.
And then don't let Demeter know you're my champion, or she will kill you.
Oh, That's a problem. See, I was gonna go there next and kind of talk to her about a torch, but maybe I shouldn't enter her temple?
Oh, she won't answer you. Yeah, she's been with her champion recently.
I guess that works out then.
Torch.
Your laughter scares me.
Okay.
Yeah. One of
Uh,
her items, I think, was left in a town and kind of zombie-fied all of them, and I was gonna ask if maybe she could turn it off?
Does it look like this? And an image appears above his hand that shows the torch, but with a yellow flame.
No, the one we saw was blue.
Blue.
Mhm.
You might have better luck talking to my brother.
Who?
Hades, my brother. Blue
Oh.
flame, that usually means it's his shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
He might
so
do better for you.
Is he gonna kill me on sight, or?
No.
Bad for business.
Bad for business. He won't kill you on sight. You will have to be dead to talk to him, though.
Might be an issue, seeing as how I'm alive. Is there any other way?
Well, I guess you could use a recent dead to talk to him.
That one I think that we can do.
Oh, wonderful.
I mean, is that all for me? I guess.
So for now, start carrying, one of my effigies I got over here. Whole like you turn, it's like a whole gift shop worth of like Zeus effigies, completely full. Like no one's ever took one.
Baseball's the video
Funny
game.
feeling that the armor might be enough, right? Just
You sure?
I'm.
I
fine.
mean, like I got banners, I got keychains, I got
You
these
know-
slippers, I got.
Not that this hasn't been great. My first time talking to a god. I think that I'm gonna go try on my new stuff. So, goodbye, God.
Please
Mhm.
call me Your Majesty, Lord Zeus.
Oh, geez. Okay. And she just kind of starts backing up.
So no swanning or
As you
As
leave,
she,
most women just call me the gun show.
as she passes by
most
the
women call me
cow,
Sweet Daddy.
she pets the cow's nose, like, I'm so sorry. Keeps going.
All right.
Ooh.
So I think we're going to stop it here at midnight. We got to meet Zeus. He is just royal
He's a
fuckboy as
Chad.
can be.
He's
Yeah.
fucking awful. It's so funny. I love it.